What's good? Welcome to First Green Podcast presented by Bet Rivers. It's mock draft Thursday, so we're going to continue our first round mock draft. We will do another simulated version for the Commanders, the Falcons, and the Cowboys. And other news has popped off today as well. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get into it. Let's go. Welcome back to First Grade Podcast presented by Bet Rivers. Make sure you guys download the Bet Rivers app or go to www.betrivers.com. You must be 21 years or older to play. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the First Grade Podcast. Give us that good thumbs up. Hit the bell to enable alerts for new content just like this. Don't forget to comment and tell a friend about First Grade Podcast. Now, look, y'all see your boy is speeding, getting to where he got to go. Let me bring in El Capitan, back-to-back national champs. Let's bring in Sid. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, my brother? Hold on, let me pop my collar. We going back to the 80s.
I did not see that one coming.
Hey, we going all the way back. I know some of y'all ain't used to that, but hold on, let me refold. Okay, I'm back in classic mode.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm with it. The red looks fire on you, though. I gotta say that. The red is fire, bro. The red is fire all the way around.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that right there. Yeah, I appreciate that. Big C's in the house. Let's bring in lady. Hey, how are you, lady?
Said, now what's going on, Said? First of all,
it's a throwback. It's a throwback, lady. Throwback.
80s,
come on.
The 80s, Said.
She wasn't around yet, Said. She's a baby.
This is just like that documentary they're trying to bring out.
You said what now?
It's just like that documentary they're trying to drop.
I am not in that documentary, so it's okay.
Hey,
I ain't got no parts.
She's a baby, Said. She wasn't there in the 80s.
But you forgot that I am 35.
That's right. Hey,
don't laugh. That's not funny.
Listen. Let's bring in the energy into the building. Let's get my guy Antmo in here, please.
I just want to rock.
Oh God.
Get it.
Yeah,
get it.
I'm just waiting for that. Hey, I'm just waiting for that freaking documentary to drop myself.
What you waiting for it to drop for? What? What's going on, Aunt?
See, because Lady A thought because her was shorter back then, and we ain't gonna know it was her.
That's what it was.
She been 35 because she been 35 for the past 10 years. So
whatever.
She thinks she's slick.
Real talk, my hair was short at that time. That's the funny
part. I know it. Hey, I know that's right.
My hair was short, but it's okay.
Hey,
I wasn't there. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Hey, she went by.
Hey, we should be joined by Adam. Once we're joined by Adam, we'll get into our draft talk. All right. But meanwhile, let's say a little bit one-ish. It was about one-ish, or say, right? Had a little Commanders news drop. Well, actually started last night. Let's be truthful. Last night, Jeff Bezos said, I'm not bidding on the Commanders. Do what you want. I'm not bidding on the Commanders. I saw a tweet. It was about 11:30. Said, boom, the team just got sold to the Harris Group. Then around close to 1:12:50 or so, it came from Sportico that Dan Snyder and the Harris Group have agreed to terms, had agreed in principle to buying the team. So what does that mean, Lady A? What does all of this mean?
It don't mean a thing yet
Until
the check clears. You can be all cute all you want, preliminary and nah. When the check clears, I'll believe it.
when the check clears, but we gotta cross some T's and dot some I's and all that first, right?
Well, here's my thing. So we're trusting that Dan Snyder has put his word out there, right? A man that's not trustworthy, we're gonna trust his word. No. Okay, he made a verbal agreement. Great, that's cute. Now let's get this check cleared. Then I'll be happy.
Okay, listen. We got a guest. Hello.
Wait,
Can we add Sanchez to the party?
Oh, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
How I got I was listening to Mahalia coming up in here. She was talking about how I got over. My soul looks back and wonder how in the world how did we make it over till we get to this point, y'all? As football, we get to talk about football again here in the next couple of weeks. You don't have to talk about putting your finger on employees or putting your finger on the button or whatever anymore.
What?
Y'all, we are going Dan Snyder.
Finger on the what?
Dan Snyder. Pause. Dan Snyder. I had to get I'm not celebrating. I just had to get these old wood tips in honor of Shay Sharp. Y'all know said sound like them because we don't understand these brothers from Georgia all the time. But hey, I had to get the wood tips. I didn't get the cigars just yet because I'm like Lady A. I'm a little hesitant because can I say sexy on here? I just did. The language sounds sexy, but it's still it's a good day. It's a good day because
Not yet.
It's a good day.
It's another step closer to saying goodbye to Dan Snyder.
Yep. Hallelujah.
For all.
They ain't look. Hey, won't he do it? My God is still in the miracle baking business. I told y'all this.
Go ahead.
Hey, look. Hey. If he got Noah to build that ark, won't he do it? Mm-hmm. If he got Joshua to fight that battle Jericho, won't he do it?
Mm-hmm.
If he found Adam and Eve, guys, won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
He got Dan Snyder to finally sell this bloody team. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Wow.
Amazingly enough, y'all wouldn't know, but Corey actually has some level of faith to him.
Hate looks so beautiful and so natural on you, Mr. Mo.
Hey, Corey, he said, hey, that was a good comment. You got to
look, I didn't know what was. Look, I honestly, when you said that right, I didn't know who was saying it. I didn't know it was your receding hairline or it was actually you saying it. So I was I thought it was good.
Hairline?
That's right. I mean, hey, man, I'm going to call you Walmart because we're rolling back. But
brother.
Hey, hold on, wait.
We did this before.
Wait,
brother. Hey, brother, he's looking like a freshly potted plant on top of your head. I don't know what we doing here. Come on, Corey.
What are you talking about? Hey, it's all natural. It's all natural up here. Don't worry about that.
Especially when you just gotta say, give me a black Caesar. Take everything to the back. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, what you say? You pull back? You say you pull back? That's what your Cowboys do. Pull back the covers.
Hey, look,
Survival
hold on.
Hold on. Got that Homer Simpson head. I don't know what you got going on.
Hey, I still make them say woohoo.
Oh, what?
Before we get gone too far,
your milkshake.
Right,
with the
milkshake right here. They terrible.
Shush.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
On the Jonin, because it's always great when you two are down the bottom sparring with each other. Listen,
my brother's watching, but he's not commenting in the chat.
The T's got to be crossed and the I's got to be dotted.
Mhm.
So
Right.
listen, Dan Snyder's all about bad business and not doing what's right. Okay?
Mhm.
So let's just put it out there so we can make it go away.
Okay.
He say put it to go.
That's all we
say
gotta
put
do
Yeah.
to get Pick out of
He
here.
said put it out there so you make it go away.
So he can make him go away.
Then
He
he
went
went
away.
away.
Get out of here.
He said, "All
Get
right."
out of here, Pick.
Y'all should,
All right,
y'all
so-
like this wood?
So
Y'all like
as
this
we
wood?
know,
Then?
the Hash Group, which has Michael,
What is he
Huh?
doing? I'm talking about Corey.
Corey, this
Ain't nobody said Corey.
ain't no, this is not no, this ain't that type of show, Corey. You gotta put that thing out.
This is a
What is wrong
wood
with
tip.
you?
It's
I
a
don't
wood.
care what it is.
It's a black and mild.
not
Hey,
a
you
black
are
and white.
disrespecting the,
Yeah,
hey, you
black and
disrespecting
mild.
hey, Corey, you disrespecting the bylaws of First Thing Podcast.
The bylaws.
Hey, I didn't sign no bylaws, so hey, it ain't. Look,
Object
this is.
in Sanchez's hand.
Hey,
It's
this
not
is
some
celebratory.
Not
This is
some
celebratory. I'm probably violating my rent by my lease by doing this. So don't tell my landlord.
No,
I had
snitching. Where you staying?
Hey, come on now.
He just
He
be
said,
silent.
come on, man.
He just gonna tell.
No, I
Brother.
mean, like we said, the Harris Group, which has Magic Johnson attached to it, seems to be the favorite. But what if? I mean, we know Jeff Bezos said he was out. What if Jeff
Did
Bezos
he
jumped in and said,
really?
"Let me hit you with 8. I got 8 billion, 2 more than everybody," because we know he got it.
Yeah.
What if he jump out of the woodwork and say, "I got 8 billion"?
Okay.
You know, the owner don't like Jeff Bezos. What you
Right.
think he's gonna do then?
He take the money. I take the money. See, said you got to realize.
We would take the money, but you think the
Said-
animosity is not enough that he
I
would leave
don't
it
know.
alone?
No.
I think
Said
if
like
he went to 8, come on now.
you have you
I
ever
mean,
seen? You ever watch that? You ever watch that episode of The Jeffersons? Right when Lionel asked his dad, he said, "Why are you trying to always even up with Whitey? Right? Why are you always trying to get with Whitey, Pops? What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Because when I have enough green to cover all this up, black becomes his new favorite color. If you have enough green to cover up something, that becomes your favorite person in the world. If he wants to run out there and flip a prop, come on now. Look, Aunt, I'll impress you sometime. I'll impress you sometime because it will cover up. If he's about to get out of here, $8 million, I can say my pride or $8 million. I turned an $800 million investment with amongst multiple partners now, but I get to come out all by myself and my family gets $8 billion. Josh Harris, you got to go, son. I'm sorry, I'm taking this bid.
Yeah.
He'd be a fool not to do that.
He is a fool, but I don't
No,
think
we know
he's
that.
much of a fool.
Only color that matters is green. So,
That's right. Shout
at
out
the end of the day-
Sherman Hemsley. You and him had the same barber, didn't you, Aunt?
See?
No, but y'all at the same point in y'all life though.
We're moving on. You're right. We're moving on up. That's right.
The hair is moving on up and out is what's going on.
Oh man. But yeah.
Notice
No,
one of us is wearing a hat.
Hawk, those are I said
Oh,
one. So
Lord.
that's what that was.
Hey, Fire Marshal Bill.
Oh, boy. Not Fire Marshal Bill.
Right.
Woo!
No, but it's good. Hey man, it's a good day. It's a good day, especially for fans that have stuck around as long as people like Lady A and Toothpick. And then, like, I mean, you think about it. I always tell people this. People said they feel sorry for fans like me who didn't really. I was born when they won in Minnesota when they beat Buffalo. But I mean, I haven't seen success, but I come back every year for the same punishment. On the real, I come back for the same because that's my team,
Right.
and you stick with them. That's loyalty. Like, you know, we don't agree with everything that's went on in that team. I mean, the guy is a horrible human being. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we all got that cousin that drinks, that's on drugs or something. Heck, my cousin that was on drugs met the president sitting right up there with Obama one time. So you can do anything in life. You can rise up. But even she rose up. But Dan Snyder, some way, still is in the meddling waters. Like, nobody likes
you, Andre Day. Go ahead with your rise up. Yeah.
Well, not to jump too far for this topic, because I know Pick wants to get his 2 cents in about it. So we're gonna transition over to something else right quick before we come back to football. We're gonna talk about the NBA playoffs. So far, these playing games, Corey, what have you thought about these playing games so far?
They're a joke. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world to play first, second loser in the playoff game. I thought that what Atlanta did to Miami, basically they in the end did I only watched that game. And they were beating the brakes off of them. They got a little close at the in the middle, but they ran away with it. Nobody expected that. What's the other
game
one?
last night was close, wasn't it? Was it like 4 points?
Hey, shout out to DeRozan's little girl, though. Shout out to DeRozan's little girl. She was the MVP. They were terrible from the free throw line. Toronto. Well, shout out to her, really.
Corey, you sound real old right now. You can't say that.
What do you mean?
Well,
Somebody's little girl.
She was screaming. See, lady eight. Now I thought you were better than that.
Say it like
I
that.
thought that.
You gotta switch it up.
Okay, so DeMar DeRozan's daughter was watching the game, and every time the Raptors went up to the line, because everybody knows what happened there, she would scream,
"Yes,
bloody murder!"
Yes,
and they missed the shots. I think she affected them. Like they were like, it wasn't a good percentage, but
well.
But,
I ain't gonna take that one.
I know what you're saying, that these games, like women's school, but these games have been close. These have not been blowouts. You know what I'm saying? These games,
Miami and Atlanta, that was a blowout pretty much.
And then but Miami did last year. Remember, Miami made those late runs last year through the first round of playoff. They would get down, they would come back, get down and come back. This down, they got put out early this time. But these games are close. 5 points, 4 points, 6 points. They've been competitive. They haven't been true blowouts. I mean, like the Lakers. You saw TNT. I think everybody on TNT except for one person picked the Lakers to win that game in blowout. And that game was overtime.
But some of that stuff, though, I'm like, what's the format again? I'm like, if you're the 10th seed and you lose, then you out. But if you're the 8th seed and you lose,
the format. The format is this.
If you're the 8th seed and you lose, then you actually don't lose, you play again. And if you lose, you really lose for real that time.
Right. But see, I know what you're saying, Ant, but what it is 7 plays 8. The loser of 7 plays, because they're higher seed than 9 and 10. The 9 and 10 whoever lose that game, they're out of it. Then they play the 8 or 9, whichever one they won, and then that team, the lowest seed gets the highest team. Milwaukee. Like I think Atlanta plays Milwaukee now.
So, but I have a question. Aren't we supposed to do all of this before
the
playoffs?
Exactly.
To find out who gonna play in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen.
It's a cheap money grab thing.
It does offer a little intrigue, right? Let me bait you a little bit. Let me bait you a little bit. Minnesota, without their big man, almost won that game. They lost, but it was a 7-8 game. So now they get a chance to play in this next game with their big man, and could get hot going into the next round of the playoff.
Sid, let me ask you this, and let me wet your whistle. Could this be to that old adage, which I hate? This is why I don't really watch the NBA anymore. That load management theory, right? that he we can save him because we can.
He wasn't load management.
Yeah.
He unloaded the shot.
Yeah, he loaded it. Yeah, I remember. Okay, that's right. He did. But still, I mean, you still get an opportunity. Just like I said, y'all got me and Ant agreeing on something, so you know it's right. If that's the case, it's a cheap money grab. It's a cheap money grab. It's like who wants to watch these? I mean, who wants to watch the 8? The hockey doesn't do that. The season's long enough as it is. You don't see this in baseball unless it's needed. Like
baseball does have a playing game.
I was going to say they did do that.
Baseball does have a playing game. They
expanded the playoffs, though.
But there's a series.
No, they have an actual play-in game. Yes.
Yeah, if they're tied.
Yeah.
That's what the wild card game was, though. That's what the wild card game used to be.
But see, this is a pre-wild card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
pre-wild card. So why are we calling this the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
It's the play-in.
That's a problem. It's a
play your way in.
That's not
play your way into a butt whooping from the people that really are in the play.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is.
And it sucks in the NCAA tournament too.
Hey, Teddy E said nobody cares about the NBA today. Woo!
Hey, Toothpick, it's okay. I smoked this wood tip on here. I can get executive privilege.
Teddy E, it ain't signed yet, Teddy E. We gotta wait till the ink is dry.
Yeah,
they don't transfer some of the fun.
We gotta wait till it's dry, Corey. We gotta wait till
dry. No, this is
on
the paper yet.
It's actually a cheap celebration now.
Exactly. That's why I'm getting my cigars tomorrow because that's payday. But anyway, anyway,
I got mine, Corey.
I just had to celebrate. I had to wet my whistle a little bit in celebratory. Cause I'm gonna bring the shades out and everything. It's like we beat Dallas all over again. Like I'm bringing the shades out, the cigar, all this stuff.
Cheap celebration.
Ain't no cheap celebration.
Listen, let me tell you how crazy the city is. They are like everybody, like half of the radio stations are going to be out of the studio tomorrow, out in town, so that people can come celebrate the fact that the 24-year run, the disdain for Dan Snyder can be shown to everyone.
It's been 24 years.
It's actually been 23
the owner in 1999.
I was in fourth grade.
Wow.
I tell you how.
So we just got word that Adam's dealing with an emergency, so he won't be with us today.
Oh. Okay.
I was lamenting the fact I wasn't old enough to go to Freaky.
Well, I wasn't either.
I saw Toothpick out there. I saw Toothpick in that documentary.
And which one?
You had that, lady, you had that Bob, and you was going by some name so cool back
then. I remember when Dan Snyder bought the team. I do remember that. I remember that. Mm-hmm. And we thought that we had a good owner, but we didn't. Fred Smoot just told us that. When we first started, we thought we had a good owner.
I know a lot of people who did not approve. They wanted the team to be inherited.
He didn't want anything to do with the team.
He put a bid in at the last minute, though.
Yeah.
So with that said, and then as soon as he got into his position, he started making the other owners angry. He went into a meeting trying to get the Super Bowl in DC. And Arizona won that, and he went off and told all the owners about themselves. That's how he started.
Well, but listen, just like Fred Smoot just said, be careful what you wish for, because we think we're getting rid of a bad owner, right? We could be getting a worse owner. Not sure of that, but I do have one thing to say to the Harris group so far, and that is, you do own the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't think no Commanders players are going to travel up to see your basketball team play. That ain't going to happen, because every chance we get to go up 95 to play Philly, the Eagles, the Pigeons, we plan on kicking their ass. So your team in Jersey, your hockey team, don't expect no Commanders.
Yeah, they don't care,
fans to go there either. No. He has his players from one team support the other team.
Yeah, and I understand.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
When you go into Philly with Commanders anything on, people in that area are gonna talk trash. I know people who have gone up there with stuff on their vehicle, and their vehicle was vandalized in Philly.
Should you be able to do that if you're a owner of one team, be able to own another one of an opposite market? Like, I don't.
They had a rule of
you have to do that in the NFL. I know you have to do that because Paul Allen owned the Blazers, right? But he couldn't own anything else in Seattle. Yeah, there's a rule with that with the NFL owners.
Opposite.
Yeah.
You
Like-
still rich either way.
So the owner of everything else and pretty much everything else in DC for the Wizards, Mystics, the Caps, he wanted to own a few things. He wanted to own an NFL team. He could not. He ended up having to have two. He had two arena teams. Oh Lord. I'm sure Paul, bless your heart.
That's Hulk.
It's okay, Sugarfoot. The nerve of them, I know. He said they wouldn't even take his little EBC card or nothing.
Like, he said he
They
tried
don't
to put a
got
layaway bid in.
that 100-year layaway plan.
Hey, I know some players that'll take that plan. Bobby Bonilla, his day's coming. Ken Griffey Jr. still the third highest payer for the Cincinnati
I'm about to
Reds.
say he's still getting paid.
He's still getting paid from the Cincinnati Reds. I know some players that'll take them payments.
It's somebody else that got a check. It was from the Rangers though.
Manny?
Was that who it was? It was talking about the other day. He's still getting a check.
Might have been Manny.
Nolan Ryan.
No, either him. No, look, either him or who was that guy that had the neck fusion? Prince Fielder, maybe.
Wow.
Prince Fielder had a neck fusion.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a neck to begin with.
See,
man,
you know
that's crazy, lady.
That's the problem.
See, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know,
Corey, you're not supposed to do like that, Corey.
Lady A, will you share your screen?
What I'm sharing on my screen?
The simulator, the draft simulator.
Wait a minute, you didn't tell me I was gonna do that. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a neck though. That was
it's Corey.
But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think this Harris group, I think they'll have a great year, a honeymoon period. Ticket sales were going off the charts today. Corey, did they call you?
Bro, I already bought mine. I ain't stupid. I knew he was selling it. Yeah, I renewed already, bro. I knew this was coming. I had the hotline. I told you. I went up. I called up the Lord a long time ago. He said, "Corey, buy thou tickets.
Buy thou tickets. I got
buy that ticket. Get your money, man." Tickets. Well, see, there you go. See, I told you.
To that little draft day, little function too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to go to that at the harbor.
Hey, say check the private chat. Is that right?
Okay. I thought so, but it don't look the same.
That's right. So when you get it ready, we'll start. Hey, Corey.
It always want me to.
What's up? I got 13 minutes. I got to be somewhere else though. So.
Okay, that's why you're gonna do this draft first. We're gonna do the first one with Corey.
Yes, about show enough mess pick.
All right. So the first one we'll do the Commander as soon as Lady A get the screen ready.
I can't remember why it won't let me go in.
What? Let me see if I can pull it up real fast.
It won't let me. I think I had this problem before.
You know, speaking of the NBA, I actually went to a Wizards game for like the first time in like 5 years.
Aww. You made the drive, huh?
And it was still disappointing.
You went to the last
No, I went to when they played the Magic. Me and the lady went, and I think it was her. Was that your first NBA game? I'm just gonna act like she said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got Gilbert. We got Gilbert Arenas bobblehead dolls. I was disappointed though. They told me he was gonna come with his own little pistol, and he ain't come with his own pistol. I was upset.
Corey
acting out.
Hold on.
Shady.
Agent Zero.
I put it in there. You see it?
Yeah.
But no loss.
You got it.
That's Zero saying taking no loss.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me separate this from other.
Yeah.
So why we doing that?
Yeah.
So why we doing that? Can I
close the other ones down there, lady. We don't want to see that.
Hey now.
So why we doing that?
Close the other ones down. We don't want to see that.
Now we talked about this in the chat, but while we waiting on this, what y'all think about Saquon not signing this tender? He don't want to sign that franchise tender before the season starts.
He's not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's foolish on his part.
Nope, I think that's smart on his part.
a running back who's already who's off injured.
All right. So what we?
That's what I said. I said it's a good and a bad thing.
All right. You got to blow your screen up there, Corey. But we're going Commanders first.
That's me. I need to make it.
And we're gonna do 5 rounds.
We're gonna do Commanders.
Commanders, 5 rounds.
Pick. I got small frames. I don't need them. My eyesight ain't that bad.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay, so we good.
Let's draft.
5 rounds. Yeah, let's draft.
Okay.
Corey, you
I
can
wanted
accept
to make
trades.
sure the speed was good.
Yeah, you can accept trades and everything, Corey. Are you ready?
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Corey doing this one?
Yeah, Corey's
Yes, I
doing
am.
this one.
All right.
Man, Colts just got the biggest bust of the year.
Oh.
Yeah, they did. Will Levis.
Oh.
And then the Buccaneers got a bust too.
Anthony Richardson.
All right.
All right.
So, trade
Corey,
offer.
looks like you have trade offers.
Oh, we get Dalvin. Yes, accept that. We get Dalvin Cook.
I can't see it. Hold on.
Yeah, we get
Scroll
pick
down, scroll down a little
23.
bit. You got to scroll
Pick
down a little
23.
bit.
Wait,
You're
no,
gonna let me
you went the
scroll.
wrong way.
Control minus.
Corey was too.
Yeah, you ain't
Corey
see.
is
Wait,
too lit.
You're going the wrong way.
Well, we get Dalvin Cook.
He said accept that one.
Hold on,
Yeah,
but
accept
you,
that.
you made it smaller.
Yeah, I know. I'm making because
Wait.
that's
Who
what
did
I
they
was
pick?
trying to do,
Who
but
did
it
they
was
pick?
the little bar at the bottom.
Oh dang, I messed up. No, we no reject that.
Reject. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't not dealing with Philadelphia.
You got 3 offers. You got 3 offers.
I took the first off it.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't taking the Texans. Nah.
Pick 29 in Denver's second round
Nah,
of
I'm good.
2024.
I'm
No, so
good,
we
'cause
making
they-
a pick here.
Yeah, we're gonna make the pick.
All right,
Who we
so
got
which
here?
way
Who
are
we
you
going
going
with?
here?
Oh, look at this.
You got Bijan Robinson up there.
Yeah, I already got a running back though.
Let's look at the linebackers.
I ain't drafting no linebacker that high.
How
Offense.
is Bijan
Pick
Robinson still available? This is weird.
Right at number 23.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is crack.
Dallas, I'm surprised Dallas didn't jump up here from 26.
But see,
Yeah,
I can
Bijan.
see them possibly.
Yeah. He's not going to
It-
be there the next go round. Like, that's clear.
Yeah,
Oh,
You got
right.
You got Banks. You got Banks there.
you got Darnell
Maryland.
right there.
But you know what?
There.
The
Good
deciding
offense,
factor is
lady.
if Philly doesn't make a move, then I can see him sliding. Like
All these people was up there. Darnell Wright still up there.
I like Jalen. Hey, Jalen Hyatt made Hendon Hooker if you paid attention. So,
oh, you know they got some contrasting thoughts about that now, Corey.
yeah, I know. I watched a lot of
They
Tennessee
saying
games.
Hendon Hooker. They saying Hendon Hooker the bee's knees now.
Hey, look. The Hyatt don't go to the Hooker. The Hooker goes to the Hyatt. That's all that happens.
Goodness.
Oh,
You can take that for however you want to. Let's go with
Lord have mercy.
Lady. This is Lady A's fault, right? You know
This
what?
ain't my fault. I
I'm gonna
said,
go
do you?
with the best
on, Corey,
player.
make this
Not
pick.
Dalton. Go give me Dalton Kincaid.
The tight end.
I'm gonna give him help. I'm gonna give Sam Howell help.
Okay, there we go.
Dalton Kincaid it is.
Never mind the fact that Bijan Robinson is way better.
Oh, Dallas took Darnell Wright.
And
Robinson. was
Bijan
there.
Robinson went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
There you
Man,
go.
get
And
outta here.
Jalen.
There's no world where if Bijan Robinson is available, the Cowboys ain't taking him. I can tell you that right now.
I agree.
Who we
Oh,
took
man,
in the
Osiris
who we took in the second
Torrance.
round?
All right, trade offer.
Tannehill.
Hell no.
Oh,
Reject.
No, that's a good
rejecting.
deal.
I ain't even watching the fan.
That's a great deal.
Reject.
what? What'd you say?
Yeah,
Ant?
that's a
I
great
ain't
deal.
even
Like
watching the
Corey.
fan. I don't reject that one.
Corey, what would you like to do, Corey?
Let's see
Reject
what the other offer is, Miss A.
So we're gonna
So
reject
counter?
that.
Give me. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because we're just moving down 2 spots
Yeah.
and we get a pick.
And we get a pick.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
74 and two a second rounder and a third round in 2024.
Oh,
But you're giving up your 118.
right.
What's the next
Load up
one?
for next year.
Hold on.
Load up
You
for
got
next
you
year,
got another
Corey.
one.
So we
You got-
reject them, right?
Yeah, reject that.
Okay. Now
Then the Jets at 58 and 90 for the 49 pick.
that's not all that bad.
Who's
Not that bad.
available? See who's available before you reject
Michael Smith.
click defense because you're on offense
I
right
got
now.
this right here.
You
Accept it.
Well,
Accept it.
Right. I can't click nothing else pick.
I'm getting everybody to pick.
Okay, so y'all want me to go to defense or no?
yeah, click defense. Let's see who the best available there. The linebacker's still there. Jack Campbell is still available.
All right, so what's going on with them? Keep offering everything.
Reject them. Yeah, reject them. I ain't giving up multiple picks to them.
You talking
Ain't
about
got nobody from Georgia left, do they? Yeah.
Oh, they already been picked. You missed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it could be offensive guard. Click on offense.
You got Jack Campbell sitting there,
right,
the linebacker.
Campbell.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go with offense. Let's get that linebacker help.
Okay.
Click on OG.
Like he got a normal. He got a
OG.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, he ain't got nobody.
So Corey, do you agree with Fred Smoot that the offseason moves y'all made thus far put you in a position where you can draft best available? You don't have to go after any needs.
I think so. Yeah, I think, but it kind of troubles my soul when I have we'll take Jack Campbell too, by the way, lady. It troubles my soul when I see these people questioning the professionals like Fred Smoot, like a certain Cowboy fan that I know. I said, bro, man, sitting on here questioning.
No. I never questioned it. It's just the idea of we don't. It's almost like he's like we have no needs. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like every team has needs. Like I'm sorry, that was my only point.
He's put us. I think that the free agency that they got did put them in a better spot. You're gonna have questions about Sam Howell, of course. Let's see what the offensive line looks like.
You got to go for the offensive line right now. Guard, tackle, center.
Let's go with the highest guy available there, the center.
Joe.
Yeah. So I think he does have a point there that I think they've put him in a good position to draft best player available, but also to that matter, right? You need corner help. They really didn't address that. So if a corner's there and that's probably the best player available, you're gonna take him, right?
Let's go to the corners. Let's look at the corners now because we just addressed the first thing we got the tight end.
I gotta hop off of here though, because I got another speaking engagement to go to. But
Corey, will you be testifying when you are at this speaking engagement? Will you be in the?
Yes, I will. I will. As I have been so blessed by our Father in heaven, and then
definition of messing up the church's money.
Yeah, I ain't messing no church's money. I don't take money. I don't. I believe you. I am the offering to the church because of what my volunteerism does and everything. That's my offering to the church. Come on, now come on, Aunt. Come on, now.
Hey,
Corey, we appreciate you popping in with us.
I appreciate y'all. Need to pray for Aunt though. Hate just has a great look on him, and the devil is just whispering in his ear.
You can't even remember what it was.
Yeah. No.
I said hate looks nasty, but natural on you.
I love it though. I love it though, bro. Yeah. Hey, look, y'all know this is all love between me and Mr. Mo. If I ain't hate on him, we wouldn't be up in here. Hey, Shannon Sharp, I love you, brother. Keep on doing your thing with Skip Bayless. I mean, sorry, said, but you keep on doing your thing too, brother.
No, you're right. Skip Bayless. I mean, Toothpick.
Skip.
Oh no.
Oh, and
I know I didn't invite him back anymore. I love y'all. I love y'all.
All right, peace, Corey.
Later, Corey. Later.
Terrible.
Oh man, Corey's a mess, man. We love having Corey when he can slide through with us, man. We really do appreciate him. So today he gave us that bit of inside information before it came out, before it really hit. That's who I got it from, and then I sent it to y'all. So let me get back into this. I think we do need to go and look at the cornerback position, go defense here.
So you for this pick?
Yeah, go defense.
Oh,
So you go, Cap. Saying, how do you feel about Josh Harris?
There he is. That's the corner Fred was talking about, sitting right there at 109. He's ranked 109, but we are at the
97.
We're picked 97, and we rejected all trades already, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, so we got to take him. So we're going to overdraft him here.
Yep.
We're going to take Mr. Rush out of South Carolina, Darius Rush. I believe our next pick is in the one teens or something like that, right?
120, I believe.
Look at that older man.
He just went.
Mm-hmm.
The tight end.
The QB.
A QB. Oh, 118 and 120. Look at here.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
118 and 120. So we went corner with the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at a center.
Well,
You already picked the center.
You already pick one.
right.
You
already picked the
First of
center.
all,
Yes,
right
you
here.
did.
Yeah, he did
When?
pick one.
From
He
where?
picked the
That was
boy.
the-
He picked
that
the
was the
boy out of
first guard.
Wisconsin.
That
He
was
picked the guy out of Wisconsin.
okay. Let's look at the tackle. Let's see what we got
Wait.
to tackle.
He in the drive.
Who?
Wanye from Boys to Men.
Oh Lord.
See, I shouldn't have said a thing. All right, so who we looking for
Wanye.
now?
Let's see. Let's go tackle, or let's go tackle, and then we'll look at the guards. Let's see which one.
Wanye is the first one. We're gonna have some good
At
music.
122. Let's look at the guards.
You say he gonna sing that fight song for his school just fine.
Oh, from Chattanooga. That's
From
my
Chattanooga,
family. I
yeah.
got some family down there.
You got family everywhere, don't you?
That's true, but you ain't have to say it like that.
Mm.
I ain't mean nothing bad. I really, like,
Hey, let's
you got people. the
look
Pacific
at
Coast, you got
let's look at the running backs and see who we got. Let's look at the running backs real fast. And this also
All
will
right,
be
that's a
a great
steal right
spot
here.
where we could go.
That's a steal.
Zach Evans out of Ole Miss. Let's grab him up.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Now let's go quarterback. Let's go quarterback and see who's here.
Oh,
No,
no, y'all
that
should
way.
took that Tannehill.
No,
Y'all should took that Tannehill trade. Y'all wouldn't have to
we
worry about
shouldn't
that.
have.
You got McIntosh, your running back.
I see we got McIntosh at running back. I saw that.
So he's for sure a right around fourth round projection.
Hey,
Right.
so we're not going quarterback
Yeah.
here. We're not going
All
quarterback.
right, so best available right here. That's a steal. I'm just saying.
All right, let's do that.
How's the TCU
That's
kid?
another linebacker.
Right.
How's the TCU kid?
He's small.
Hey, no, that's pause. But so man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sidebar, I've been watching Deion's practice and stuff. What it look like Jackson State at Colorado.
Yeah.
Them kids look tiny, man.
Yep.
Let's go best available right here.
Okay.
Oh, you watched it on what, Ant?
I watch on YouTube. I
Yeah.
follow a lot of I watch on all of their stuff. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
his
On
better
son
stop
put
and take a look.
everything up on the.
Say that, what you say?
I'm at the stop and take a look.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
son
I
puts
put
everything.
the
Even the
link.
meetings on there.
I put both of the pages in the group.
Yeah. Definitely.
Ant's voice. Why does Ant's voice sound quieter than the other?
Oh, why
probably
you just
'cause
went?
Probably because I'm on my phone today. Go Caps. So
All right, so
We're at
Okay,
150.
150.
Let's look at the quarterbacks now.
unless Pick got a govern on me or something.
This is terrible.
You said you got the governor on you.
There go your boy Max
Yeah, he
Duggan
might-
right there, Pick.
You might got a govern on me. Oh yeah, take old Duggan.
Nah, man, you see that's come on now.
DTR is
Boy,
who
Yeah,
I
let me tell you something.
150.
Let me tell you something. That kid sucks.
Scroll down a little bit.
Never
I
mind.
was-
For the quarterback, scroll down. Let me see who else.
You just looking to see who there, right?
He looking to see if his Georgia boy's gone already.
He gotta be. He ain't ranked this.
Yeah, he's
low.
gone.
Stetson Bennett gone. I seen Stetson Bennett. Stetson
I'm
Bennett
about to
gone.
say he ain't ranked this.
yeah,
low,
right
but
there.
why he ranked so low?
Oh,
There you go, right there.
He
All he
ain't
does
go.
is win.
That look like a
Oh,
free agent draft call.
When he got all the best players available, let's see what he do when it ain't the case.
All he does is win.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go on,
All right,
Stetson. He is
I
a
mean,
winner.
it is what it is. I mean,
Let's look at the
all he
wide
does is
receivers.
win.
Let's look at the wide receivers, Lady A.
Man, if you don't get the 500
And they
ranked
got
quarterback,
and they got
for
Duke
playing
ranked higher
draft,
than him. Ain't but one quarterback on this list got 2 titles,
Yeah.
and it ain't Doug.
Let's go Parker Washington.
You want to do Penn State guy?
Yeah, Parker Washington.
I heard what Doc said, but I ain't taking the equipment guy just because he won 2 championships. He probably was over there playing with his feet for all we
He
know.
meant you take the equipment guy to put on your team for the equipment guy. He ain't saying take the equipment guy and put him as quarterback.
But my point is, it don't mean that he's top notch just because he's the quarterback, because he's the
He
equipment
just
guy.
might be, but
No.
then you don't.
You still got
You still got to put him in the right place.
You
Reject
still
that
got to throw the
trade.
ball. You
Reject
still
that
got to
trade.
decipher the defense.
All right, you said reject. Good, 'cause
Reject,
that was
yeah.
awful.
Hey, go
Let's look
Cap,
at the
get on your
He
computer. If I can get on my
he
computer,
just
I will.
like
Look at the
what's that boy's
defense.
name that's in the league?
All right, Trey Dean.
Do I sound that low, guys, by the way?
Yeah,
You
think
sound
you're lower than
different,
normal.
yeah.
you sound a little.
Maybe
you
the
sound a
volume.
little low.
Maybe the
Yeah,
You
take
probably
Trey Dean
covering
out of
the
Florida.
mic. Are you covering the mic?
Take Trey Dean out of Florida.
Sounds nice.
Trey Dean? That's what
Yes.
I thought you was. Yeah. All right.
Hey, right about now, as you can see, in the place to be. That's my first time ever hearing Salt and Pepper.
I was about to say you old.
We know
Hey,
he old.
First
he
off,
said,
don't.
he said he like I was already in my 20s for never mind. I was gonna make a reference.
Hey,
I
I was gonna pull. Hey, Ed, you was gonna reference that, and I was gonna pull up. Hey, I'll be back.
All right, so this who we got? Dawson.
Wait, I probably wasn't gonna
Kincaid.
say what you thought I was gonna say.
We got Dawson, Jack, Joe, Darius, Zach. How do you
Hey,
say his
Cap,
name?
go.
Diane, Parker.
Let me say
and
it louder.
Clark.
Hey, Cap, go watch hockey.
Hockey. Oh, the Caps is playing their last game. That's a sore subject right now. Say,
Right.
and the Dallas Stars are playing. Hey, that was a lot.
Dallas Stars are number 2 seed, and we can get up to the 1. So y'all be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Let's celebrate winners now.
Celebrate.
Winners win. Big
All right,
fish eat
so
little fish.
All right. Who's next?
y'all want me to
We
just
doing this?
keep my screen
We
up?
doing this again?
Oh,
We're not doing this again, is it?
let's just do our drafting. Okay, let's take it down.
Yeah, I'm like, no way we gonna go through all these.
All right, who has the next pick? That was the question. Who had the
That
next?
would be based off
Yeah.
of because y'all know
Yeah.
I wasn't here. It's
Yeah.
Ant. And who's
All
at
right.
22? What team?
The Baltimore Ravens. At
Oh.
48, their needs are wide
Baltimore
receiver,
Ravens.
cornerback,
They need a
and quarterback.
QB.
Thank you, because I was gonna say, who do we? All right, so based off of, and I had best available up here. Who's best available wide receiver still left? Because that team doesn't need a bunch of stuff.
Zay Flowers, Boston College.
That's
Yep.
what I want. Give me Zay Flowers.
Mm.
So they pairing Zay Flowers with Odell Beckham.
Mm.
Dang, see what my brother say. We in the 1 seed. Yeah, you right, Kadero.
What team is up next?
That's your brother.
At number 23,
That's
we
my
have the
brother.
Minnesota
Yeah.
Vikings. Is Lady A.
40 blue.
They need a cornerback, defensive lineman, and wide receiver.
Um,
So,
who's
and by the
best-
way, Pick. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
who's best available at wide receiver?
Well, Zay Flowers just went.
Jalen Hyatt.
You said Hyatt.
Jalen Hyatt.
Okay, that's what we going with.
Hey, why would Minnesota go with another wide receiver?
Because they
So
need
they
one.
just got rid of
What's his
one.
name is gone? What's the little
Adam
white dude
Thielen.
name?
Adam
Adam
Thielen.
Thielen is gone.
But Minnesota also needs defensive
quarterback?
help.
It says
Defensive help.
quarterback, D-line, wide receiver needs
Yep.
for
They need defensive help. That's why I was asking, why would they go wide receiver?
Because
Their
they don't have
secondary
nobody
sucked
to
last
throw
year.
it to. It, no matter
secondary,
who.
you said D-line. They D-line wasn't a problem.
No, I said their secondary.
Well, you said on defense, so
They need defensive help. That's what I said. They need defensive help. Their secondary was garbage.
So I felt like they need, for them, you have to have someone to throw it to. I don't know who the quarterback is. You have to have someone to throw it to.
It's a kid on here. I don't know if y'all have ever heard about him. He's a local kid, Malik Knowles. Went to Kansas State. First of all, this kid was lighting it up at receiver for a few years. Then for a year, I didn't hear about him. And then next thing you know, he's returning punts, multiple punts to go to the crib. I know his sister. I've seen his highlight reel. I wonder what happened to him and why he dropped so far. But he was lighting it up for a long time, man. He was on SportsCenter a lot. So that's actually super interesting to see that this kid dropped down so far because he had a promising, like, top of the draft future there for a couple years.
Sid, you're up.
Yeah. With the 24th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock. They need cornerback, offensive tackle, and defensive. It says DN. Now, actually, the best available right now is an edge rusher that'll fit Jacksonville, and that's Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech. But they also have a cornerback that's best available as well, which is Christian Gonzalez. I know Christian Gonzalez is a lot taller than the other cornerback they got, but both of them got top end speed. But I think with the defensive line applying so much pressure that it may help the cornerbacks in the long run. So give me Tyree Wilson. Edge.
Tyree Wilson, edge rusher.
So Christian Gonzalez, could you see him sliding like that? I mean, because especially with him technically being rated high like that, could you see him sliding? Because I you never know with the corners, man. They either go on a run early or they don't.
Well,
So,
hey, I think the receivers go first. The receivers go first, and then the corners go after the edge rushers. Because you either get the edge rusher, if you already have an edge rusher, then you're trying to pair him with a young corner. Right?
I'm trying to see what his 6'1", 197. So
yeah.
Is he a speed guy? Because he's 9th ranked overall. I mean, going by Fred's analysis, this still would be a high value pick for him to be the 9th ranked corner overall. You know what I'm saying?
It's Pick's pick.
All right. And
you got number 25, the New York Giants.
The New York Giants are up, right?
It said the needs are wide receiver, O-line, and cornerback.
Yeah, and what happened was Zay Flowers, we were hoping that Zay Flowers would fall, but Zay Flowers is gone, right? Yeah. So wide receiver being a big need, Daniel Jones in a contract year. First thing we're going to look for, we're going to go.
No, he's not. He got a deal. Yeah, he got a deal. He good now.
Him coming off of it.
He can go back to sucking.
He got 40 mil. We're going to make sure that he doesn't suck. And I need to know if Michael Mayer is still available, the tight end out of Notre Dame.
No, he got drafted.
He did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got Osiris and offensive lineman is still there.
Yeah.
I sent him
number 18
to Detroit.
And then Agent Zero's gone, right?
Yes, gone.
All right. So what we're going to do here.
But they don't need a tight end. They traded for Waller.
What about Cedric Tillman, the other receiver from Tennessee? How was he? Wasn't to Jalen Hyatt?
And you just went out.
And just went. He just went away.
Then who'd you choose?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
took
got a phone call.
Tyree Wilson.
Okay.
We're gonna go Antonio Harris,
Mm.
old tackle out of Oklahoma.
You gonna take him over Osiris?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, I thought he was gone already.
No, Osiris is still on there.
That's the outside linebacker.
Osiris Turner is an offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman, right? But we need tackle. We need tackle play right now.
Mm.
Tackle play. So yeah, we're gonna go. Osiris is that nasty tackle. I mean, the nasty guard out of Florida.
Mm.
Mr. Osiris, if you're nasty.
Yep.
All right, Lady A's on the clock. Is that right?
No,
No,
Ed is up again with his pick. He got the Dallas Cowboys.
Of course.
How did he wind up in this position?
This is his pick.
It's a conspiracy.
A
It
CON
fell that way.
conspiracy.
You got, it says D-line, O-line, and tight end.
Well,
Dalton Kincaid is gone, right?
D-line, O-line,
No.
and tight end.
They
Kincaid
don't need a
not
tight
gone.
end. They don't need a tight
So
end.
this is
I'm just
Kincaid's
reading.
not gone.
No.
This is what was rated on NFL.com.
No, they actually do need a
On
tight end.
needs for the Dallas Cowboys.
They do need a
Mhm.
tight end and a wide receiver.
D-line, O-line, tight end.
Wide
who's
receiver.
best available? Who's best available right now? Just
Oh
overall.
man,
Overall, Anthony Richardson.
Wait, no, I thought we already had him.
no,
No.
ain't nobody drafted Anthony Richardson.
We
And
did.
Richardson haven't been drafted. You asked me who that's overall, that's who best available right
Right.
now. Now after that is Nolan Smith, Edge, Georgia.
Edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Nolan Smith.
You really don't want Nolan Smith.
I don't care. I want anybody that came from that system.
You didn't pick that with your heart.
He did.
Yeah, because my heart is gone.
What?
My heart,
Where your heart gone, Aunt?
my
Tell us.
heart traveled below my stomach.
What?
Is that with Bijan
I don't know.
Yeah.
that you sent to Philly?
And in Jigma. Both of them guys gone. And look, and Kincaid gone. And listen, it's
Wait,
a
but
lot
you
of
keep saying that. When did Kincaid go? When did he go?
I'm gonna tell you when he went.
Kincaid.
He's
Yeah.
still there. I keep saying that.
No, then the Giants would have took Dalton Kincaid.
well, we going up
You
what we
were
did.
picking-
I mean, that's the Dolphins. I'm
said
sorry,
it.
not the Dolphins. The
I said it,
Giants.
Vic. I was. You said it's Kincaid gone. He gone. I said no, he's not.
Okay,
Well,
well,
give-
then I won't.
That's
I
what
won't
you
take
get
it.
for not
wait, no,
listening to me.
No. Then hold on. Let's go back. The Giants are
No,
taking
there's no
Dalton
go back.
Kincaid.
No, you already made your pick.
The Giants are
We go
taking
back.
Dalton Kincaid.
We gonna go back and say
Because I was giving bad information.
No, you had
No,
your
you
own
got
bad
the best
information.
available.
I told you he was
I was
not
looking for a
gone,
tight end. I asked for Michael Myers, and I said, "Is Dalton Kincaid gone?"
and
y'all
I
yes.
said no.
Go back now.
Listen,
sorry.
HR. Listen,
I'll take
HR.
it.
I
Okay,
said
thank
no. You don't
Dalton
listen.
Kincaid,
Listen,
6'4",
HR. No,
2.6.
Dalton Kincaid is going to the New York Giants.
How you
No, he's
gonna
not.
pick?
Anyway, I'll
He,
take
I
it.
bet you when he played Uno, he put his card down and don't touch it, and then try to pick it back up.
Pick it back up. That's right.
Huh?
I'm talking about my aunt.
He said Dalton Kincaid.
That's what I pick. You can't
No.
go back. It's too late. Your pick is gone, brother. But the truth
I'm going to protest this.
Now, how you gonna protest it, Ron
Like
Rivera?
NBA,
You
brother.
forgot.
Yeah, you should. Hey, you should have took your medicine.
Did
Dalton
you?
Kincaid.
You mother.
No, he didn't.
Dalton Kincaid. Next.
I said Ron Rivera picked mouth drop. Like what?
I almost.
You almost cussed.
We heard.
Woo! I was right there.
Yeah, come on.
I was
Moving on.
right there. I couldn't find my bleep button. Hold on. Let me find my
You
bleep
found the bleep button.
All right.
to myself right now. Okay, there we go. How about that?
How about this? Next time, listen to me.
HR, I'm gonna need you to speak up.
I did. I
You
said
did?
no.
First off, let me tell you something, HR.
Mhm.
You keep playing, you gonna mess around, don't hit that button for real one time. You gotta stop playing.
God, dog.
All right.
They invited
Lady
the
A.
top 4 quarterbacks to the
To the draft. If I was Anthony Richardson, I would not go.
Man, that dude gonna get drafted, man.
I would
He's gonna get
respectfully,
drafted early.
I would respectfully decline.
He's the third rated. Why wouldn't he go?
Hey, let me ask you a question, Ant. Now, just person to person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this man is being set up for failure? This is just between me and you, nobody else.
No, look, this is the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it matters. These guys are gonna be given the opportunity to get the most money they've ever seen in their lives, and the opportunity to play a game that they've always wanted to play. It's up to him to do the due diligence to prove us right or wrong at the end of the day.
Exactly.
There's too much out there. So
exactly.
if I'm him, I'm going. What do you mean? If I can get drafted in the top 10, I'm getting drafted in the top 10, buddy.
You just said they expect him to be number 4 because you know that when that slide happens, it happens.
Number 4? What do you mean?
They're expecting him to be the 4th quarterback off the board.
Oh, the
third. No, third. Yeah.
Third or fourth quarterback off the board.
That means he's going to get money.
It don't matter. That's when someone selects you and you're the 3rd quarterback off the board or the 3rd pick in the draft. But when that slide starts to happen and number 3 is up and Arizona has number 3 right now and Arizona doesn't trade number 3, then those cameras go to his face and Arizona takes Bijan Robinson, right? And then number 4 is Indianapolis, and Indianapolis takes Will Levis.
Okay, so he's
and then those cameras start to go to his face.
Though.
No, you haven't heard me say his name yet. So he was supposed to be number 3, and then he's supposed to be number 4, and then he's supposed to be number 5, and those cameras keep going, and his stock keeps doing like this, and everything starts to happen.
Well, no, Pick, though. But to be fair, that's not his stock dropping. That's just not what they had on their board.
Right. If he's the 3rd quarterback, that doesn't mean he's the 3rd player.
I'm just saying.
And a team at 10 isn't going to look at them, skip on him at 5 and say, well, we're taking him off our board. No, it doesn't work like that.
Do you think that Philly would draft him at 10?
No, why?
So listen.
2 or 10?
Anderson.
Yeah.
Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
Oh, yeah. Richardson? No.
Yeah. So if all of us men being not ESPN, NFL, mock drafters, we keep saying, why are they putting this man so high? And yes,
because his measurables are amazing. We can't do anything about
his
that.
measurables are
when
amazing.
The draft comes,
his measurables
he's going to
amazing.
get drafted. I have confidence that he will get drafted.
When you look at his tape and you see him missing wide open receivers, let's not talk about measurables. Let's talk about gameplay because that's what all of this is about. It's about what you do through the year. And then we see your measurables. Your measurables make us go back and look at your game tape again. And then he gets drafted by Tennessee.
Okay.
Right? And we saw what happened with Tennessee last year. Ryan Tannehill hurt.
Okay. I got a question.
I got a
question.
Hold on. I got a question. Ant might appreciate this. When it was time to redo the contract for Rain Dakota Prescott, did he miss any receivers prior to getting a new contract? Did he miss any?
Yes.
He still got a contract though, right?
Absolutely. He shrunk in the biggest moments before he got the contract.
So that doesn't always quite matter if you've missed a couple of people here and there. In general, they feel that he's a good quarterback to the point where they ranked him. Hold on, they ranked him number 3 in the draft.
NFL haven't said that yet. Talking heads have said that.
Okay.
Hold on, Pick. And this is another thing that you're discounting. These scouts are so arrogant that they think they have what it takes to make anybody turn water into wine. They believe all we got to do is get them in house, and we can turn those measurables into the next best thing that we've seen in the NFL.
Yeah,
That's
Scouts-
how they approach this stuff.
Scouts
and
aren't
that's how they
coaching.
lose their jobs.
Scouts
That's
are not
true.
coaching. Scouts
That's
are not
true.
coaching.
But
Scout-
they put the trust into these guys, Pick.
They put the
So
work
you're
in.
saying he shouldn't get a shot? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm saying that if you, none of us so far have selected him in the first round, and we're almost done with our first round mock,
Okay.
right? None of us have selected him, and each and every one of us has drafted multiple times to different teams. If we haven't selected him, right? And
No,
we're
but
I'm just saying, and
we're
we're
not
not
professionals.
we're not professionals. We're not experts. We're not going to be there coaching them. But when we look at the tape, we don't see a first round talent. And I'm saying personally, if I was in his ear, if I was his brother, if I was his father, I say make this a family thing, because I don't want him being embarrassed. And yes, it's his moment. It is his moment. I'm not telling him to rent out a bowling alley and have people pay to come do it with him, but I don't want what happened to Aaron Rodgers happening to him. And Aaron Rodgers was a way better college player.
But this is the thing, though. What
Do
you
you
didn't know
think
that
people
then?
talking about Aaron Rodgers' career that way?
Yes, there we go.
No, I
Hey,
get
hold
what
on.
you're saying. I
Hold on,
100% get what you're saying,
Hold on,
but he
Pete.
does.
Okay.
He's not ready to step on an NFL football field right now. Just like Fred said, you're going to have to let him cook and marinate. So if you got to let him cook and marinate, and the NFL stands for not for long, do you think that anybody's really going to wait?
There
I just said,
are a
we
lot
haven't
of
drafted
quarterbacks
him.
that were
They just did it with
marinated.
Sam
and
Howell.
they came off the bench and they were amazing. There's a lot of people.
They
All
just
right.
did it with Sam Howell. He sat on the bench for a year.
I'm going to ask y'all this
Pretty much a year.
because each and every one of y'all have had multiple opportunities to draft him, and none of y'all haven't. But y'all keep talking about.
But
Because
the
I
teams
go
that I was
need.
drafting for didn't need a quarterback. Why am I going to draft a quarterback?
Saying
for a
you
team that
drafted in
didn't
the top
need one?
four. You drafted in the top four. You drafted in
Right.
the top four. That's the
He
Indianapolis
also
coach.
said he don't
They
need
need a
pick.
quarterback.
But this is the thing, though. You also got to take this into consideration.
You
Everybody
drafted
has
number
some.
4 said the Indianapolis coach need a quarterback.
Raise your
And
hand.
that's an offensive
Am I
lineman
able to speak?
And
If
you
that's
took
okay?
a
Raise your
offensive
hand.
lineman.
because they need an offensive lineman.
But they
You
need a
can't pick
quarterback as well. They need a quarterback as well.
Because I think the quarterback's going to be available later.
Who? Because we see
He's still there.
Will Levis went number 7.
Yeah, I chose him for a reason.
But he's still there.
He's still
That's
there,
the
Sam.
point.
But you just contradicted yourself. You
No, I
said
didn't.
I
You
chose
said-
Will
you
Levis.
had an
because of
opportunity
the-
at number
No, I did
4
not. No, I
pick
did
him.
not. No, I did not. I took the best available player. That was an offensive lineman. If he's going to be there in the second round, they still have a chance to pick it.
Yep. Okay, hey, can I say something?
Yep.
Remember,
chose-
this was your argument about best available player.
I chose Will Levis because of the team that I was picking for and how he fit into that scheme. That's why I chose him. So go ahead. Can I make my pick now?
I'm just saying, man.
I'm picking for
I
this
think
little raggedy team,
That's
and
next week, there, Lady A. Sorry
Wait.
to cut you off.
I don't get to pick this week. 1, 2,
ma'am.
3, 4,
Next
5.
nope. That's next week, man.
That's next week.
That's next week.
Oh, we
That's all
only
we
picking
got
5
left.
today.
That's all. Yeah, that's all we got until next week. It's 5
I
next
did
week, and
this
that's
to
it.
me before.
Now, hey, the draft is 2 weeks away.
Wait, so Ant picked Dalton Kincaid. Okay, I'm gonna write mine down now because y'all
Yeah.
know.
Listen,
Because I'm gonna forget.
the draft is 2 weeks away. In 2 weeks, we'll be doing our draft coverage. We'll be sitting here with y'all, watching the draft, discussing it. Y'all will see Mel Kiper Jr. right here do his thing. Y'all will see Mel Kiper Jr. Right there do his thing,
Why he going like that? Though?
especially on that Friday
I got to shave.
when we go real long and grow some hair. You got to
What?
shave and grow some hair.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my daughter told me I need to shave.
I don't know. I just me. If I'm Anthony Richardson and I'm invited to the draft, I'm respectfully declining.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I mean, unless
I'm proud of you.
we're not privy, unless somebody telling him, if you're there at that point, we are drafting you.
They always say that.
NFL will do that.
And they might really mean it though, Pick.
They've already done. He's already done interviews with different teams.
Y'all might find this strange, but I'm with Ant.
If you are there, we will pick you. That'll be the only one to show up.
You tell it.
I wouldn't.
OG DMV, he don't really care. He just wants to argue for the sake of arguing.
I'm not arguing for the sake.
Waiting.
I'm
for
sorry.
5 minutes to say a simple statement.
Go ahead, Ant.
So when I do just jump in there, I'm being combative. When I wait, then it just doesn't
you
even matter.
Combative.
My bad.
You were born combative.
Get in there.
Come on, Ant.
Only thing I was gonna say is, if multiple draft boards have this guy in the top 5. What do you think they're making this from? They didn't just put us out of their butt. They're getting this from teams based off of their assessments. That's why they're insiders. That's why it's not just about the measurables. It's about what's being said to these guys. They're sitting in these meetings. Steve, I remember years ago when Stephen A. said, before anybody ever said it, before the decision, Stephen A. said, LeBron James going to the Miami Heat. And I was like, yeah, right. What the heck? And sure as my name is Anthony, he went to the Miami Heat. These guys know something we don't. Who am I to tell a kid to not experience something that he wanted to experience his whole life?
Yeah.
You gotta let I get what you're saying, but it's like man, come on, bro. I get the opportunity to go. That's like going to Radio Row.
Hey,
let's say we said, hold on. That's like saying, hey, First Street Podcast is going to Radio Row, and we're gonna interview whoever. I don't care who it is. Michael Jordan. It can be him. And we don't interview him. Are we supposed to say, well, no, we'll wait? No, you go for the opportunity. Because if it works in your favor, it's a weight lifted off of you, and it's beautiful. But you got to take the chance. Now, if it doesn't work, now you got to prove people wrong. If you don't go 10th and you go second round, you prove people wrong. So I'm like, you just got to allow these kids to do what they do. We don't know. He could come in and surprise us. Cam Newton came in his first 2 games through for 400 yards. And that was not his strong suit.
But we're not talking about. We're not talking
and
about.
That's his comp. And that's his comp.
But hold on. But we're not talking about what he's going to do on the field. That's not what we're talking about. That's a fact too. We're not talking about what he can possibly do on the field. I think that once he gets on the field, that his athleticism will shine bright. His arm is going to take some time. His accuracy is going to take some time. But what I'm talking about is
that's the most important thing, though, Pick. He's a quarterback, right?
Listen, Ron Rivera don't really have time to experiment with a rookie quarterback. It's Sam Howell or bust this year, right? This is the not for long league, right? So you telling me that somebody's about to put faith in drafting a quarterback that each and every one of us passed on to this point in our draft?
Well, technically, he only played 1 game. So he's technically going to be a rookie next year starting.
Exactly. But say it. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
I'm listening.
Right now.
Uh-huh.
Best player available, Anthony Richardson, still sitting there, and none of us have drafted him.
Because we not right.
But that's our preferences, though.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying that's our preference.
Everybody keeps talking about draft the best available.
But that's their best available, not your best available, or his best available, or her best available. Everybody has their own best available. We're gonna agree in certain areas. We both, like, for instance, like Said had said when we did it a week ago. He was like, this board is looking a lot similar as how we drafted it to what he's been seeing on other sites.
A lot of mock drafts.
Yeah, I personally like Bryce Young. Yes, and I personally like Bryce over CJ. That's my personal thing. You like CJ over
I like
Bryce.
CJ over Bryce. But look, just like you just said, so our draft is looking a lot like some of the stuff that we've seen, which means
not all.
Anthony Richardson is not in the first round so far.
Hey,
we know it's going to be a guy that slides.
And some, not all. That means that we are not exact.
I'm just saying for
hey, we fumbled the ball.
What I have seen from his tape, from his gameplay, I still don't think he's a first round drafted quarterback. But just like Fred said,
we agree.
Just like everybody knows, quarterbacks get overdrafted, and I think he's being set up like Malik Willis was last year.
He's not going to start in the NFL next
Malik
year.
Willis didn't start last. He
We
didn't
can't
What
say
I'm
that,
saying
lady.
to you is,
Lady, we cannot say that. Depending on where he go, we cannot say that.
exactly.
Well, you know
I
what?
don't think he will.
And you also have to look at the fact that Tennessee traded away their number one wide receiver. So when Willis got in there, and I think old boy was hurt as well for a while.
Tannehill?
Henry?
No,
Henry.
no. Henry, the
Derrick
wide receiver
Henry.
they drafted from Arkansas.
Burkhead.
Burke. Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt off and on last year as well.
Yeah,
So at that point, you're also you're not even using the starters at that point.
Guess what? Look at the top 4 teams in the draft. Do you think they are ready?
I'm just saying, I know what you're saying.
They're the
You're
top 4 teams in the draft
You're disregarding
because
the
they
odds.
suck.
Wait.
If they're not going to adjust the offensive
quarterbacks are
scheme
not going to go
to the
1, 2,
person
3,
throwing
4.
the ball, it doesn't make a difference who you put in there. If they're not going to adjust the scheme to who's throwing the ball, which Tennessee did not do, they did not adjust the scheme to what he does best. They did.
What they did do was have him handing the ball off to Derrick Henry.
But Derrick Henry was hurt.
When he was healthy.
The ball 12 times.
When he was healthy, they did. But once he got hurt, they did not. They did not roll him out.
And let's be honest, that was Tannehill's plan too.
Yeah.
No, Tannehill wasn't throwing the ball around the yard crazy like
20 times. They had
Malik
like 12 times.
Go ahead, lady.
Pick the top 4 teams are not going to choose all quarterbacks. It's not going to be quarterbacks in 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that's not what I said.
No, I'm saying that because he's not going to go within the top 3 or 4. He's not.
What I'm saying to you is
he's not. We know.
What I'm saying is the top 4 to 5 teams are the top 4 to 5 teams because they suck. You're going to take a pounding.
The number 1 team traded out, remember?
Or had a major injury.
The number 1 team traded out.
You are going to take a pounding if you are drafting first, second,
they
third,
traded
fourth,
out.
You suck.
They traded out.
You suck, or your quarterback is going to take a pounding. That's point blank and period, right? You're going to learn. They're going to pay you a lot of money,
but he don't have that problem. He's not going first.
No. I didn't say he's going first.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just pointing out.
Argument,
I'm just pointing out.
Right, but he's not going to be in that situation.
We don't know that.
You think he's going to go first in the draft?
I said the top
17. Carolina needs a quarterback. Houston needs a quarterback. Arizona got one signed to a multi-million-dollar deal.
And teams are trying to get to number 3 to get a quarterback. Teams are trying to get
exactly. So that's telling you right now they don't need one. Colts need a quarterback. So you got 1, 2, and 4 need a quarterback. Seattle don't need one. Detroit don't need one. Vegas does. So the chance of him getting drafted in the top 5 is slim and none.
Right.
And the simple thing is this, Pick, is that this is based off of a grading system, best available. This is simply saying based off of who we have. This is the best player in order. That doesn't mean that that's what a team actually needs.
I'm not saying that.
So you gotta, so that means that even though they have him as the 3rd best available, you got to get it out of your mind that he's going in the top 3, 4, or 5, or that he shouldn't go to the draft ceremony because of that. Because it's clear he's probably not going to get drafted up there. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, but they invite the top 10.
Okay.
Invite the top 10.
If you have made it to that point, you should go.
Just like Ant said.
I agree.
They invite the top 10 and they talk to the NFL and they ask them, who should we invite? They ask the teams, who should we invite?
I didn't say that. I said
no,
I'm telling you. Insider information.
This is how they do it, Ant.
So that means they feel
no, I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure that I'm not arguing with you, Pick. I'm saying I just want to make sure that I wasn't saying that part. I'm saying the insiders, by and large, make these lists based off of insider information that they actually do have.
No, I'm telling you the NFL reaches out to the teams and they ask them, who should we invite?
So meaning somebody thinks that he is of value.
But somebody,
honor, you go.
This is also lying season.
Okay.
Where I could tell, say it, if you're available at number 2, I'm picking you. Right? And then number 2 comes.
That doesn't apply. That doesn't
Yes,
apply.
it
I'm telling you why it
does.
doesn't apply. Wait. I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't apply. They're telling him individually. They're not telling all of us.
Say it.
They're not telling all of us.
100%
They're
right.
telling them individually.
Right. Say
Just
it.
like I forgot who we had on the podcast. They said that, hey, this team said if you stay at this point, we're gonna pick you. Somebody else drafted him first.
Right.
So they told him individually if you're there. It's different. They were telling, okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the news. And we told Will Levis if he there at 5, we're gonna draft it. No, they're not doing that. They're telling the person. They have a cell phone. They're calling individual.
They tell players all the time, if you're here, we're gonna pick you. And then those players are waiting because they're available, and that team doesn't pick them.
That's what I'm saying. They're not telling us that. They're telling them that individually. Now, if he's not getting phone calls, my point is this: if he's not getting phone calls, hey, if you slide to us at this point, we're gonna pick you. Hey,
that's what that's saying. That's what I'm telling you right now. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
So that's telling you what that telling you is he's getting phone calls. We don't know how many he's getting, but he's getting them.
They're lying.
You're missing the point, Pick.
No, I'm sitting here telling
they're not lying.
Teams are.
The point is this, Pick. The point is this. We know what season it is. It'd be different. They came out and said, "Atlanta Falcons, y'all interested in the Baltimore Ravens quarterback?" No. Everybody knows that at that point. Now, had they called him and say, "Hey, check this out," during the draft, if we can pull all this draft, we're gonna get you. Who knows about the phone call at that point, Pick?
Hey,
who knows about the phone call, Pick?
This is lying season.
That Bama sheepdog said.
Hey, sheepdog, what up, Mo? What up, Mo?
Hey, sheepdog, what I was saying about Arizona.
This is lying season.
Let me bring it up for you.
No, I'm telling you, man. Listen, Fred was told he was going to be drafted in the first round.
Okay.
And he told y'all I went in the second round.
And listen, and you didn't have this energy. You didn't have this energy for Fred when he was saying that he would draft this kid. You doing all this now?
Because you called it out. I'm sitting here thinking, and you was like, no. You really believe this kid is going to get drafted? And he said Anthony Richardson has to be slow bait. If you get drafted,
he didn't say he wouldn't draft him high though. That's not what he said.
But if you get drafted in the top 10, top 20, first round, you are not getting slow bait. You are in there. That's why I asked the question: do y'all think he's being set up?
Set up to go in the second round?
I don't know what they would do.
Set up for failure.
But is it really failure though?
I guess, that's what I'm like. I don't see.
It's the NFL draft.
Do y'all think that he's ready to play this year?
Hey, listen, a lot of these guys, even the top
don't give me that. That's a yes or no question. Do you think he's ready to play this year?
There are people.
It depends on who they put around him and what they do.
So
you don't know.
What team do you guys think?
If they're gonna put him, wait. If they're gonna put him on, let's say for example, Buffalo. Is he gonna start in Buffalo? No. It all depends on the team and what the needs are. That's what we're telling you. Okay. If they're telling me, hey, check this out. Hey, Anthony, we're gonna pick you if you get there. Who knows about the conversation? One person.
Right.
One person.
All right, listen.
One person.
But you asked the question, Pick.
I did ask a question.
And we ain't
y'all not answering the question.
I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead, lady. Do you think that he's ready to play?
Was you answering the question too? Because I want to answer the question.
Go ahead, answer. I had a question.
There are people in the NFL now who are not ready to play. So let the boy play. Draft the boy. He might be better than most of these quarterbacks that's in the NFL now.
So name a team that you think that he would absolutely go on to right now and be the starting quarterback and do well.
I don't want him to be a starter. I want him to be able to
run every freaking where. Because remember, you said it's going to be a skill set. It's not going to be his arm. So he's going to be able to run as much.
You better use his legs.
So let me ask you this then, Pick. if you get a call from ESPN right now, and they say, "Hey, we want you to be an anchor on ESPN. Are you ready right now?"
Hell yeah.
Stop playing.
But there are people that might
They're
think that
gonna
you're
take
not.
that job.
I anchor this.
There's some
right
people
here.
that think you not.
That's their choice.
Am I right? Am I
But
right?
just
They're gonna
like
take
with
that
that,
job.
that's
Hold
your choice.
Ant,
Stop
Ant,
playing
come on,
with
man.
me now.
Y'all are
No.
dodging.
You come on.
Y'all are dodging the true question here, man.
We answered your question.
No, y'all are dodging the real question.
No.
Because I'm gonna go back to my point.
Let him play.
Each and every one of us had an opportunity to draft this kid.
I just told you why we did.
Quarterback needed or not. Quarterback needed or not.
No, because that's not the way it works. You don't. If you have a quarterback, you don't draft a quarterback. That's just not what you do. So you can't say quarterback needed or not.
I can, because every one of us drafted in the top 4, and none of us took him in the top 4.
What type of sense do that make? What type of sense do that make?
We all in the top 4? Did we all choose a quarterback?
No, I did.
Okay, again, hold on. Again, I said this before. Hold on, Pick. Hold on. I said this before. Quarterbacks do not go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can't use that. You can't use that. So I'm confused.
And we know that Atlanta's not drafting a quarterback. Atlanta's going to trade out of there. Going to take.
I'd say let the boy get drafted.
To where?
I don't care.
Somebody tell me a team that he could go to.
The NFL.
And just said the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
4, the Indianapolis Colts. They do need some quarterback help.
Okay.
They also need offensive line help. Offensive line was porous.
Said you just defended.
Did we not watch Matt Ryan get power drive behind an offensive line?
Look at that. Oh Lord, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 quarterbacks.
2 quarterbacks. That's right.
Right. Only 2
quarterback needy teams. Right. Number 7.
Yeah, I told you why.
The Detroit Lions don't need a quarterback.
We already said that.
That's not necessarily the case, honestly. We ain't gonna act like, hold on now, that ain't necessarily the case either. The Detroit Lions are choosing not to get a quarterback. We're not acting like
another team needed a quarterback is Tampa Bay.
The Detroit Lions suck. We know that.
Thank you, and that's what I'm saying. So
and we still don't have another quarterback on there.
Hold on, the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions was the quarterback was not the problem for the Detroit Lions last year.
The whole team was the problem.
He wasn't.
He wasn't the problem.
It was the whole team. Just throw him all away.
No,
the boy missed wide open 10 and outs. Okay, let's be clear here. Like he wasn't throwing picks galore.
Hey,
Hold on. The defense was terrible. Let's be clear. But he's not. Bro, you act like we didn't watch this game. We sat at that restaurant with all those godforsaken Washington Commanders fans and saw this guy. And saw this guy make horrible throws.
Yep.
We saw this guy light the Commanders up.
Say it. Did we not?
Yep.
And we sat next to
he
each other.
Missed 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. And then the same guy came back and put the Kansas City Chiefs on skates. Remember that now.
He's inconsistent. Why do you think he's not with the Rams?
No, you're talking the same thing.
Yeah.
You're talking the same thing.
I'm saying this to pick.
But what I'm saying is that guy grew into that position by the end of the year by the coaching that he got from who?
I don't know.
The head coach of Philadelphia. He's been in Philadelphia, right?
Mm.
By the end of the year, he was playing just as well in a game that actually should have won against Kansas City.
Oh, so y'all saying
in Kansas City?
So y'all saying they need a quarterback? Hold on. Wait. Y'all saying they need a quarterback, right? Listen to this.
They need everything. Throw the whole team away.
Patrick Mahomes.
Who said he need a quarterback?
Hold on. Wait. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff.
So what?
Oh, okay. So now y'all
context.
So y'all want to go touchdowns to interceptions, right?
What? No, that's not what we're talking about.
29 touchdowns, 7 INTs.
Hey.
So y'all want to say it was Jared Goff?
Hey.
His completion percentage 65.1.
I'm trying to
65.1.
be in decency and order.
Go ahead.
How many quarterbacks have we drafted thus far?
3.
Okay. Wasn't it said that this gentleman is third or fourth ranked quarterback?
They say he 3rd or 4th.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand what the problem is.
The point to this whole thing was he's being invited to the NFL Combine.
Okay.
Right? Just because the experts project him to be a top 10, top 5 player,
no,
doesn't mean that he's going to get selected there.
Right. True.
Right? So I said I would politely decline. And my preface is, which one of y'all would draft him? And nobody said I would draft him in the first round yet.
I said that he would get drafted. I do feel that he would get drafted. However, I need you to understand, I have nothing to do with an actual NFL team.
That I wasn't
Not
asking
everybody
you.
that goes
But
to the
y'all
draft gets drafted in the first round.
But y'all keep
Not everybody in the draft
I
goes
just
to not
asked
everybody
you.
who attends the draft gets drafted
But
in the
I'm
first
not
round.
telling you to act like you're in a possible drafted for an NFL team. I'm asking the question of you guys personally. Which one of you would draft him in the first round? And none of you have said
Tampa
I
Bay.
would to this team.
Tampa Bay.
You
Tampa
think
Bay.
you think
I
Tampa
said
Bay
the
will
Colts.
take?
I said the
Tampa Bay
Colts,
needs
you
a
said
quarterback.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay needs a quarterback.
Anybody.
He right there in
Do you
Florida.
argue for the sake of
Tampa
it, or
Bay.
do you really want
I'm
an
not.
opinion?
I'm not
Tampa
arguing.
Bay.
Well,
And-
when we give you the answer, you automatically combat what we're saying, and you ask
And
the question.
I said Ant is the only one that said he would take him to the Colts. And I
Right,
keep
and then
asking
he said
everybody else,
Tampa Bay,
and
and
they
then you
keep
said-
they keep deferring the question.
Nobody's
No.
deferring it. You
This
said
is Stan's first time saying Tampa Bay.
But why are you still combating the thought? You said, so you
He gave
telling
you
me
an
Tampa Bay?
answer.
This is Stan's first time saying it. Because I'm
Tampa Bay.
Nick said, you're not answering me.
That wasn't my pick, though.
You
That
still
wasn't my
not
pick, though.
answering me.
I
You know who picked that was?
I got you, say it. I got you.
That's who picked that was.
Okay.
Hey, because when
She asked who all they needed.
Right.
and she also drafted a quarterback to the Raiders at 7.
And I went with their scheme. Go ahead.
Wait. I'm not knocking you for taking Will Levis. I actually told you it was a great pick for what they do.
Okay. So why
Right.
aren't you choosing him then?
Because he sucks, and I don't think he's a first round pick.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that he shouldn't go if they invite him. That's the only part that bothers me about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Why does he care?
Like, why let that man be great?
Hold on.
Pick.
Let him go to the draft.
You
Let
said
that
what?
man be great.
You says why do I care? Because I'm telling you,
Anybody
I
of us-
feel
why don't
as
any
if
of us
he
care?
is being set up. I told
To
you
do
why I
what?
cared. To be embarrassed. I told you why I cared.
He might
I told
be
you
set
why I
up to
cared
get
a long
his
time ago.
pockets fatter. He's getting set up.
I
to
don't
be
care about
bullied.
his pockets. I'm not talking about that because
He
guess
cares.
what?
He cares about his pockets.
Nobody's signing that day as soon as you walk off the stage and you're getting handed a fat check. That comes months down the line.
Okay.
And they're slotted, right? I'm not trying to take your dream away from you of walking across the stage. I'm not trying to do
You
that.
telling him to sit down.
Yeah, don't come. Just eat pizza with your family at home. No, fam, I want to put on a suit and go sit up there.
Right, you literally,
and go say hi to
you
Roger
said he
Goodell.
needs
That's
to
what I
sit at
wanna do.
home.
Yeah, I want to
literally-
go up there and sit by one of them old school phones.
He
You
like,
wanna
I
sit by
know.
old-
Oh,
Look,
Hey,
I
dap
know.
people up. Hey,
They
I
don't
want to
even-
dap people up when they
They don't
get
even
picked.
do that
Hey,
no more. They call you on your cell phone. They call
Well,
you on your cell
hold
phone
on.
when
Hey.
you're about to draft.
Pig, you literally saying, I know your grandmama prayed for this, but sit home. Don't go.
Exactly.
I'm just saying how I feel.
I know she saged your body many nights.
There you go. There you go, Aaron.
I'm just saying on draft night when we on here and we doing this and the ticker keep going and his name keep coming up. I don't want to hear nobody talking about
We not gonna say nothing because we not picked. Like to your point, nobody has picked him, so we not gonna be surprised. But I ain't gonna be mad at him for going. I ain't gonna say you shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
it
just
feels
saying.
like they're setting you up for failure.
My point has been made that I feel like
It has?
my
I
point has
don't
been
know. It
made.
ain't a good one.
I don't think that this kid is ready to be. I don't think he's. I don't believe that he is going to get drafted in the first round. I think that he is.
I got something to say.
I don't think he's going in the first round. I think he's being set up for failure. Go ahead,
Can you
lady.
be honest?
Okay, there's been many times in my life someone has said to me, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're going to make. Hold on. I don't think you're going to make it. And a lot of times, guess what that does?
It motivates you.
Propelled you to go harder.
It motivates you. And I listen.
We trying to listen.
I have all faith that this young man is going to absolutely get on the field in the right situation and do his thing and set the league on fire. I absolutely believe
Just
that.
not right
But
now.
I just don't think he's a first round pick.
You can't say that. Pick.
So
You
which
can't say
one
you have
could he
all
not come
faith
to
that he's
the
gonna do
draft at all
You
because he's
cannot
not
do
going to be
that.
first round?
That's
If he gets drafted in the second round, guess what? He still gets drafted.
exactly.
So what's the problem?
Hey, say it.
Because he sat there all by him lonely and
Hey, say
didn't get picked.
Say it. A couple of years ago, the twin brother got invited to the draft. Y'all remember that?
Which
You talking
twin?
about Shaquille or Shaquem?
Yeah,
That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay.
the one that stayed in school. He got invited to the draft, right?
Mhm.
Flew home because he didn't get drafted in the first round. Cameras was in his face the whole time. Flew home. Then he got drafted in the third round. They flew him back so he could walk across the stage
Okay.
because they invited him because people were saying he was going to be a first round pick. He sat there, his family, the whole time. He comes back and gets drafted in the third round.
Okay.
Okay. What's your point?
He still got drafted.
My point being made, y'all keep. Bye.
Somebody slides every year. Like, that's not a big deal.
I just made my point. They invited
No, you
him
didn't.
No, but we're
invited
not
him
understanding. He still
they
got
invited
drafted.
him
Point.
because it was being told that he was going to be a first round pick.
Okay, that
He
happens
stayed there the
every
whole
single
time.
year.
First round, second round goes past. He goes back home.
Okay.
He gets drafted in the third round. They fly him back so he can actually walk across.
And he didn't even have to pay for the second ticket. You still
How are y'all missing my point?
No, because
That's not a good point, sir.
my problem with all of this
Are
is
you-
this. Hold on. My problem with this
Listen.
is that there are people who don't get drafted. I hear you, Pick. I hear you. You don't think I hear you, but I hear you. There are people who do not get drafted at all. There are people who sit there the whole time and do not get drafted. If this man,
Exactly. If they
if this
telling you,
man,
hey,
if this man
you're
is
getting
told
drafted in the
that
first
he's going
you know
to
what?
get drafted
You're right.
in the first
See,
round,
you're 100%
let him go
right.
in the second or the third. I'm still
my-
good. He got drafted.
It's just my opinion. That's all it is. It's just my
Well,
opinion.
why
Hey,
if
now.
that's an opinion? Why are we arguing about it so much? At the end of the day,
Because
it's not
I'm
just-
trying to.
now-
You're talking about it's not a good opinion, and I'm sitting here telling you it happened to Aaron Rodgers. It happened to the Griffin twin. It happens every year, right?
And they're just fine.
And
how often does it happen?
And I'm not saying that he's not going to be fine. That's not what I'm
said
saying.
Aaron Rodgers. who
You
got drafted
said you
20
don't
years
want him to
ago.
be sitting there all sad and lonely and
Aaron-
embarrassed.
Hold on, Aaron Rodgers got drafted 20 years ago. Shaquille
You know what?
got drafted 3 years ago.
You know what?
And
I'm
we're
done.
arguing about
Hey, Sid.
if they were first rounders.
Hey, Sid, I'm removing them two today. They just got suspended, Sid. Sid. Hey, are you ready, Sid?
Hey, I'm always ready.
You ready? Let me bring these two knuckleheads back.
I ain't a knucklehead. I'm not a
And
knucklehead.
Sam
I'm
don't
just
even give a
teaching.
crap.
Sam was
Sam just don't
in
wanna
the
argue with
corner.
you.
Sam was in
Sam
the
just
corner.
don't
He was
wanna
like,
argue with
I'm
you
done.
'cause he know you're wrong.
It's
Feel
an
like
opinion.
I'm
How can I
right.
be wrong? It's my opinion.
Because you're trying to force it on us.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not enforcing.
If you
It's not going to
Why-
change
why
mine.
have we been talking about Anthony Richardson for 45 minutes?
Why?
Because
We care about the
You
kid
too
that
close.
much.
Hey,
Say it.
Because it doesn't make sense. We've been talking about this for no good reason. We ain't talking about his measurables, what his numbers look like.
Because
We're
he can do
simply
a
talking
backflip,
about-
people think that he's going to get drafted and do well. So what? He can do a backflip.
Who
No, that
cares?
wasn't
That's
it.
the
That's
point.
not
So
the
what?
reason.
So why
What
we
does
still
that have to do
talking
with
about
completing
it?
the pass?
That didn't have
No,
anything
but
to
you're
do with
talking.
him.
But
competing.
that's not even your argument. Your argument is, well, just because of that, he shouldn't get drafted. He shouldn't go
I
up there.
said-
What if he doesn't get
I
drafted?
said I believe the kid is being set up, and he's not going to get drafted in the
He's not
first
being
round.
set up. He's
But
given
if he gets
opportunity
drafted
like
in the
everybody
second
else.
round, is that bad?
No, it's not.
Okay, so what? I still don't understand.
You act like they're not going to have cameras in these kids' homes.
Okay,
And they still have their draft moments. They
and
will.
guess what?
I'm
If he
just saying.
doesn't get drafted in the first
more
round, but he
question,
gets
Vic.
drafted in the second
No,
round,
I'm done with
guess
you right
what
now,
they're
Ant.
going to
One
show?
more question.
I'm
They're
done
going
with
to
you right now,
show
bro.
him
No.
One more
celebrating
question.
getting drafted in the
Hey.
second round. That's fine.
One more question. Let's
No,
say.
I'm not saying.
Let's
Say what
say.
you dancing
Let's
to. I'm not
say.
dancing. Then said dancing.
All right, say it. Let's go. Hey, thank y'all for watching First String Podcast. Make sure y'all come holler at us on Saturday. We'll be arguing about some more silly stuff here. I'll frustrate Ant
No, we
and
won't.
Lady A and Sid all night long for y'all.
Nope.
Just because it's what I do. We'll have some great picks for y'all. We may have some more good news or bad news depending on how the day goes. I can tell you one thing for sure. Pick will have a fresh hairdo. That's for sure. Say it. Say it.
Go dog.
No, shouts out to my son, United States Air Force.
Always.
First String Podcast, second to none. Come get some. Tell him, say it.
Go dog.
Go Dogs.
Ready for your beats? My first song is the person.